we are going to talk about the case of Britney Ujlaky. And this case will make you think if you can really trust the people around you. Because Britney was betrayed, and not only her, but her family as well, in the worst way possible. But before we get into the case, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already and turn the post notifications on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload videos every Saturday, and this case was suggested by one of you, and if I'm not mistaken, was from someone that knew Britney or at least went to the same high school as her. And if you want to suggest a case, you can reach out to me through the comments or through my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter will be linked down below in the description box. And without any further ado, let's just start this video. This case takes us to Nevada, where in March 8th of 2020, 16-year-old Britney Ujlaky went missing. Her friends and family said she loved horses and helping with livestock on a ranch. Her mother, Alicia, even said that Britney was the real deal cowgirl. Like every other teenager, Britney loved to have fun and to share some parts of her life on social media, and she was really into makeup. And she was so good at it that her friends would often ask her for her to do their makeup. Alicia said that her daughter's goal was to go to the Navy, and she wanted to be either a psychiatrist or a nurse. She was described as a teen with strong morals and someone who wouldn't stop trying to make others laugh. And while I was researching and reading the things that her family and her friends were saying about her, I wish I could have met her. She seemed that type of person that loved to help others. She wanted to be either a psychiatrist or a nurse. So that tells me that she really loved helping people. She was always trying to make others laugh. So that tells me that she really loved see people happy and help them. And although it may seem that her life was perfect, the truth is it wasn't. She was facing personal struggles, and her parents even had to switch her to homeschooling because she was being bullied at her school. And maybe that was the reason why she was always trying to make others laugh and make others happy. Maybe because she knew what it was like to be sad. Her childhood best friend, who was homeschooling for 3 years, said that Britney wanted to join her because people at her school were being so mean to her. On March 8th of 2020, Britney tagged along with her father to his band practice. She told him her friend Bryce Dickey was picking her up. Bryce was 18 years old and he was one of Britney's closest friends. She even looked at him as his big brother, and he was described as being a shy cowboy. So Bryce picked her up and they drove around for 3.5 hours before Britney asked to be dropped off at Spring Creek High School to meet a new friend. Bryce told this to a patrol deputy during the initial investigation, and also said that Britney walked over to a green Ford F-150 pickup truck. And he also claimed that the friend Britney was meeting with was a tall man wearing a cowboy hat. On March 11, the investigators found a female body around the area of Burner Basin. Later it was confirmed that it was Britney's body, and her death was being investigated as a homicide. Bryce posted a statement on social media about his friend's death, saying, "Yesterday we all received news that made us hit the floor. Around 8 in the morning, we all started meeting up at my house to grieve and to mourn Britney's life, which was taken far too soon. That day I had tears of pain and joy. I wish you could have seen the amount of us that came together to honor you, sis. We love you so much." However, investigators found some inconsistencies in Bryce's statement, and including a video that shows a car matching his drive east past the high school parking lot entrance. At this point, investigators believe that the tall cowboy man with the green pickup truck didn't exist. It was found a condom at the scene where Britney's body was, and the DNA in the condom matched both hers and Bryce's DNA. Bryce was taken into custody on March 19th. At first, Bryce denied having a sexual relationship with Britney, but later he ended up admitting that he had sex with her in the day she was killed. Her body was found stuffed in a tarp, and the autopsy revealed she had been raped, suffocated, and stabbed to death. And according to her friends and family, Britney was not sexually active. All of them believed she was still a virgin, and she wasn't interested in Bryce romantically. As I said, she considered him her big brother. And this happened in a small town where everybody knows everybody. And Bryce, as I said in the beginning, was described as a shy cowboy. Like, no one could have imagined that he could have done something like this. His closest friends weren't fully convinced that he was the one who raped Britney and killed her, because they couldn't see Bryce doing something so horrible like this. They needed more evidence against him, and that evidence eventually came. In Bryce's closet was found a pair of bloody boots, and in his truck's toolbox was found a knife and a bloody stained sweatshirt. Now there is enough evidence against Bryce, and no one can no longer deny that he wasn't involved. So as I said, when Bryce was arrested, everyone that was close to Britney was shocked. Alicia, Britney's mom, said that she trusted him. She trusted him so much. When Britney came up to her and asked to go out with some friends, Alicia would hesitate, but when Britney would tell her that Bryce was the one who was driving her, then she'll be like, okay, you can go. She really trusted him. She said that there was no inclination that she couldn't trust that kid. And even her father trusted Bryce completely. He even said that this was the worst kind of betrayal, because everyone that was close to Britney trusted him and said that they were best friends. They were so close. No one could understand how he could have done something like this. One of her friends said that maybe he was interested in her romantically and Britney didn't want anything with him, and probably he couldn't take a no for an answer, and that's why he raped her and then killed her. And honestly, that's where I think it happens, because unfortunately this happens a lot nowadays. Men can take a no and then rape women and kill them. Bryce was charged with murder and sexual assault, and on court he pleaded not guilty. I don't know if he was already on trial or not, because I couldn't find. There were some websites that I couldn't access because they were unavailable in Europe, so I couldn't really find that information. But if he is convicted, he could face life imprisonment or death penalty. As I said, this case was suggested by someone who was close to Britney, and I tried to get in contact with that person, but I couldn't find the DMs with them, so I couldn't ask if he was convicted already or not. But if you guys have any information, because the websites that could have this information, I couldn't access to them because they were unavailable in Europe. So if you have access to those websites, please leave in the comments if he was already convicted or not. I would really like to know. But that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about this case, and this case really make me think if I can really trust people around me, because I also live in a small town. Everybody here knows everybody, and if something like this happened here, everyone would go shocked. So I understand their friends' reaction, because I would be the same. If something happened here, something like that happened here, I would feel the same. I would be shocked too. And it will be hard to believe that someone I know did something so horrible. But yeah, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel and turn the post notification on so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. I post videos every Saturday, and if you want to test the case, you can reach out to me through the comments or through my social media. My Instagram, my Twitter will be linked down below in the description box. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.